Hello guys again. Today I'm going to share with you the summary of the old vocabulary new I learned it from the Secret Garden story. So I collect all the vocabulary and put it in and write it in the Word file, and I'm going to discuss and read it and read the sentence and explain about the hard one. So first, Secret Garden, level 5, date of reading the story 2025 June, from 15 to 28 day in the June. So first, crocked, crocked or crocked. What that mean? That's mean something like that. Crocked. In this sentence, Mr. Craven has a crooked back and shoulder. That means crooked like that. It's not straight back or shoulder. So the first one, lasted. Lasted, that means spent. So in this example, the train journey lasted all day. That means they spent all their day in the train journey from India to London. The third word or vocab, honest. Honest. Maybe there's someone read it honest. That's or not right. That's wrong. How to spell it? It's honest. Honest, not honest. Honest. Okay. Honest. That mean say the truth. His face said the truth. Didn't lie when he talk. He don't like to lie on everyone. So in this sentence, said there was a big smile on Dickon's honest face. That means Dickens has an honest face. He didn't look like anyone. He didn't like a liar when he talk. Honest. Okay. The fourth vocab, bury. B-U-R-Y. Bury, that means put something under the soil or under the ground, and put the sand on the soil over it to hide it from someone or everyone. For example, in this sentence, your uncle buries the key under the park soil. So that means he dig a hole in the park and put the key and then buried it under the soil. Fifth sentence or fifth vocab, steam. Steam, S-T-E-A-M. Steam. What that mean? In this example, one day Mr. Craven was set by a mountain stream. That means a small river coming from the top until the bottom. The stream it's maybe between 1 to 3 meters wide. It's not very wide. It's a normal or narrow. So that means steam. He was sitting by the mountain stream. Okay. Gently. G-E-N-T-L-Y. Gently, that means kindly. In this sentence, the gardener spoke gently to the robin. I repeated to. Gently to the robin. That means that's some wrong in this sentence. So the correct sentence: the gardener spoke gently to the robin. Robin, that we mean name of the bird, kind of bird. Gently, kindly. Or there's another example. Mrs. Mary pushed the wheelchair kindly. And another sentence, Mrs. Mary removed his Caven hand from her hand kindly. That means easily, with a smile, kindly. So another word, gently. Okay, we said discover. Discover, knowing something new or find something new. Discover. We take this word in the last story, the chemical secret, yes, discover. But here we repeat it to save it very well. Discover this sentence, but I'll discover soon who is crying in this house. So that means she going to find, or to find whose was crying. So find something secret. That means discover. Like, that means like, the same thing. In this sentence, we are alike. You and me. You and me, we are alike. And you and me have the same thing. We have the same thing. You don't, for example, you want to learn English. I'm want to learn English. You like me. You are like me. Okay. We are alike. Like that. Then beating. Mary's heart was beating fast and her hand were shaking. Beating, that means the pulses of hearts was very fast. Like that. Another sentence here we have Mary's heart was beating fast and her hand were shaking. Like that. Okay. Actually, as she pushed the leaf away and found the whole key. When she removed or pushed the leaves, she found the hole of the key. For example, this is the hole of the key, and this is the key. When she removed the leaves, she found this hole. Now, beating, wonder. W-O-N-D-E-R. Wonder. I wonder who will take care of me instead of Camilla after Camilla is dead or gets ill. She asked, wonder, that means ask a question. Wondered. I wonder who's going to take care of me, who's going to serve me. Okay, that means wonder. W-O-N. There's another word, W-A-N. Okay, wonder, that's mean question or inquire. Wonder, pretty, that means beautiful, kind, nice, all the great thing. For example here, Mary was not a pretty child. She's not a kind, lovely, beautiful child. She had a thin, angry face. Easy. Another vocabulary here, hoped. Hoped, that means jumped from to, like a bird. The bird, for example, the bird hopped from the tree until he hopped on the branch beside me. For example, here, hoped. The robin hopped on old climbing planets on the wall. When he hopped on the climbing planets on the wall, then I removed the leaves, the climbing leaves, and find the hole of the key. Okay. So that's because she was her heart beating very fast and her hand shaking. Okay. Here, wonder, W-A-N-D-E-R. This is different from wonder. Wonder, and instead, for example, she decided to wander around the house, looking to 100 empty rooms. when the weather was raining very hard, and there is a storm outside, she can't go out from the house. So she decided to wander in the house. That means walk in the corners and the empty rooms, and the dark rooms. Okay, to discover these rooms. And by this wandering and discovering, she found the key in one of these dark empty room. That's in the movie, but in this story she found the key buried in the garden, in the park. Okay, so there is three. This story from Oxford, and there is a movie on a cinema box. You can watch it. It's too old. Maybe it's in 1093. I think this is the date of post this movie. And there is another movie in 2022, 90. I don't know, remember, but in 2000. And here another word, nest, N-E-S-T. What's that mean, nest? Nest always in birds. For example, the bird was carrying pieces of dry grass. He is building a nest. Dry grass, that means planets, drying planets from the sun without water. It was drying, and he carrying it to hold it and flow, basically go and come. Try to build a nest, to put his egg in it, and married and put his egg and have a baby in the nest. Indeed, that's mean right, or actually indeed happen. Indeed, I really mean this. For example, indeed, Mrs. Mary was very cross indeed. That mean very cross. Actually, she's very cross. I mean that. Very cross indeed. No one had ever laughed at her. No one liked to talk with her because she's cross and angry, has angry face indeed. Official, that mean supervisor, مسؤول, supervisor, like that, someone like a manager, official. Her father was a British official, 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 and he were busy with his work, so he didn't take care of his daughter, of course. Selfish, that's mean he need everything for himself, and he's curious of everything he needed for him only. Selfish, anani. Okay, he will have to learn not to be selfish. Mrs. Mary talked to Martha about the Kelvin. On that moment, Martha thinked, when we reached selfish, okay, selfish. She forgets how selfish she was when she reached for that home first. And another word, bad-tempered. He think everything in a bad way. For example, he's been very bad-tempered all of afternoon because you didn't come to see him. He was in a bad way or bad time in this moment because you didn't come to him to talk to him. He was interesting to meet you, but you didn't come. So he was in a bad temple مزاج. Okay, say المزاج. Disagreeable. Annoyed, like a fly. Okay. In this sentence, we are both very disagreeable. Am I really as ugly and disagreeable as Ben, she asked herself, because Ben the gardener work in the park, tell her, we are alike, you ugly and disagreeable like me, and in a bad temple. So she asked herself, am I really as ugly and disagreeable as Ben? Because this is the first time who someone tell her this fact or this notes. Notice. Another word, notice. Notice that mean see or find. For example, while I'm writing, I notice my battery of computer was less, so I have to turn on the charge of my computer. Notice, that means see or find in his head. So in this sentence, they didn't notice the child who listening to their conversation. Her mother, Mary's mother, and British little man was talking together about the disease, but they didn't notice about. She didn't notice about her child, Mrs. Mary, was in the garage listening for them. So they talked and she listened for their conversation. After that, she felt so frightened, and she went to her room and locked on her room and slept until the morning come, and she woke up and didn't find anyone in the house. So they are all was dead, and the servants didn't dead. They escaped from the home. Okay. Here we have wildly. That's mean wildly. It's an object for animal who's attack people or another animal. Wildly, but here we talk about the people. Wildly, that's mean what's happened. In this sentence, what's happened? Mary's mother asked wildly. That's mean asked with a fright, with a screamed. What's happened? Because she heard the scream, a very high scream, a wild scream from one of the servants. And the little British man told her, I think one of your servants has just died. That was Camilla. When they talked together, and Mrs. Mary was listening for their conversation. She also heard the wild scream. Another word that means although. A-L-T-H-O-U-G-H. Although. In this sentence, Mr. Craven doesn't either. He never spent time on anyone. And although he is always been rich, he was never really happy until he married a sweet, pretty girl, Mary's mother's sister. Although that means he has this thing, and with that he never feel happy with that. So he don't feel relaxed. For example, I'm graduate from university and I have IOSH managing safely course. Although I didn't find any job or worked for any company until now, and I'm still from year ago graduate and sit in my home. Nothing changed. So I have to improve my language. Although, that's mean although. Okay. Expect that mean only. I think. In this sentence, Mary starts to look out of the window, but she could see nothing except the darkness. When she looked from the window of the couch of the horses, when they moved from the train station to the house, she find nothing can see it in the window in the night, expect the darkness. Another example, when Mrs. Mary talked with Kevin, and she tell her, I'm going to tell the servant to find the key for you. And she tell him, don't do that, because if you do that, it's not going to be a secret. We just want this secret, we just want this secret expect for us. We don't need anyone to know about it. So another word is moor, M-O-O-R. She heard the sound of the moor and she felt afraid of it. Moor, that means lake or space have a water. This is a moor. Maybe it's have alligators or crocodiles. Dialect. Dialect. What's that mean? That means, I think, the accent dialect. For example, the dialect of Basra is different from the dialect of Baghdad. So dialect here, in this sentence, we all speak Yorkshire dialect here, but of course you didn't understand that. Another word, furious. Little Mrs. Mary was furious with Martha at first when she arrived to the house. Furious, مزعج, I think. And cross was angry, of course. She saw a gardener digging in the ground, but he looked cross and unfriendly, so she walked on and went away from him. She didn't want to talk with him because she looked cross and angry and in a bad temper. Rather, what does that mean? Rather, that means nearly. The room seemed dark and rather strange, with a picture of a dog. That's your mistake. PF. We mean of dogs and horses and ladies on the walls. So rather, for example, another example, she going to get married. Her father said, and I asked her how old she, which her old, and he applied she's 17 years old, and I told him she's rather a young girl. I think she didn't reach for 90 or 80 years old until now. Rather, that means تقريبا, okay, nearly. Rather, and here R-I-T-H-E-R. Spade, that means a shovel with a straight edge. Ben stopped smiling and picked up his spade from the hole and said, "You can't enter this garden. Go away from here. I just want to talk with you. I don't want to talk with you." Appeared, A-P-P-E-A-R-E-D. That means go out. Or suddenly. You can't see it. It's a opposite of vanished. Just then, Mrs. Medlock appeared with her key in her hand. "I will lock you in your room," because she saw Mrs. Mary walking or wandering in the house, and she told her, "Don't wander in the house," because Mrs. Medlock, she didn't want Mrs. Mary to know about the craven who was crying, and she was wondering to know who was one cry in this house. Shoots, that means a little new planets coming out from the branches or from the ground. In this example, each day she found a new green shoots coming out from the ground or from the branches. Offered, that means offered. Ask or offered. I can tell you some more for the next time, offered Mary to Martha. That means she told her, I'm going to tell you about it another time because I'm busy right now. That's mean offered. Or show, عرض عليه. Sensible, that mean sensible, Hakim. He planned before doing anything. In this sentence, she can't think of a good plan. Martha's mother is a sensible, hard work, and kind woman. Another two vocab. I didn't talk about them because the record stopped. Okay, sensible. We talked about it. Valley. That means. And this is the ground, and this is the valley of the water run in this area. It's a geological thing. The valley seemed very quiet. There is no any huge water in it. As he sat there, staring at the flower, felt calm, and that mean this man is Mrs. Mary's father. And another word, fear. Fear, that means frightened. All his life he had been afraid to ask about his back. And his trouble, fear, had made him ill. So because he didn't ask about what happened to his back for the servant or Madlock or his father, he was ill from nothing, because he just was imagining his back was crooked, but he not. When Mary removed the clothes from his back and see his back and tell him your back is straight, he felt very happy, and he felt healthy, and there is no any disease. So he is really stupid when he spent 10 years of his life think he's ill and he's not sure he's ill. So let's continue. The record cuts and stopped because it's reached for 3.6 gigabyte. Okay, now Sunshine, she wake up on okay, we talked about in the last video. Sunshine, it's the light of the sun. It's make her healthy. Okay. Backward and forward, that means come and go. The little bird was flying busily backward and forward as fast as he could to build his nest, to have a baby on an egg before the baby in it. Crow, I don't know how can I spell it. Let's copy it and paste it in a whip to hear the right spell of this word. It's CROW. It's kind of bird. It's look like black crow. غراب. Okay, crow. It was a squirrel. Here another animal, squirrel. Sinjab. Okay. No. Paste. Where do you go? Cancel. Squirrel. Here, listen.
Squirrel.
Okay. It was a squirrel and crow in the tree, and the two rabbits sitting on the grass near him, near the Martha's brother, when she met her the first time. Grained or garned. What's garned or grained? Okay. Grand, okay, like a grandfather, grand. GRAND. We had a grand doctor from London, once, Monos, okay, who told me to go out in the fresh air, but I didn't take in his way and stayed in the house because I'm feel afraid from the sunshine. I afraid to get ill. But he was right. Going out in the fresh air on the sun, under the sunlight is the best way for getting healthy. As much, that means as you want to get. In this sentence, example, yes, child. Her uncle, Mary's uncle, tell her, yes, child. Take as much of the garden as you want to play, said Mrs. Craven. Okay, another word, pay. Pay, that means the salary. Martha's mom said, you've brought me your pay. Thank you. Like a good girl. And we need it all. That means we need this pay for our family to live, because we are a lot of people in the same, a lot of persons in the same family. But I'm going to buy something for the lonely child at that house to play by it. It was a skipping rope. Martha's mother buy a skipping rope from Martha's salary or pay to take it for Mrs. Mary. And another word here, up to. Up to, that means to. Up to. This is the way. Martha, this is who. This is how to use it. She explained for Mrs. Mary about the skipping rope. How to use it? It's just watching me. She took the rope and jumped and count up to, from 0 up to 100 as she's skipping. When she skipped, 1, 2, 3, 4, from 0 up to 100. Beating, we say about it. This is all about the secret garden story. This is all the new words. It's how many words here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43. 43 words, new word or vocab in this story or novel. Thank you for watching to me. I'm going to take picture for all this and put it in this video. I hope to see you in the next story. It's called The Prisoner of Zenda. Thank you.